My key priorities really as chair, I think you've got one of the key priorities here really, which is to work very much as a team. So I think we've got quite a young, vibrant trio here, which is really good to see for the Institute, and I think will encourage people to get involved in the future too. So that's probably been my first priority, and we've already spent quite a lot of time talking with each other about what we're going to do and what our objectives are throughout the next, initially the next 12 months. Some particular things we're working towards. Education is going to be a really big part, and probably no surprise there given sort of my background with the Institute. Corporate social responsibility is another thing that I've identified really as something that I think we can make a real difference in as well. Leadership styles, I think we'll bring a different leadership style than there's been before, and from the board's point of view, we've got an induction next week where we sort of unleash ourselves really on the board and talk about the way that we want to work. So those are sort of my key priorities.
I see myself, obviously I've done a lot of work getting younger people involved in the Institute, and I certainly want to carry on with that, getting new people onto committees, rising up through the ranks, and also to get the FM name out there, out and about, meeting people from other institutes, and keep doing what I do really better. Really, when you look at our profiles as three individuals, looking at the sort of wider BIFM membership, I think our leadership is important there as well. It's not just about leadership of the board, and we're quite high profile. My column in FM World did wonders for that, and a lot of people, they had comments like people feel they grew up with me. They went through those sort of pains of things I was doing at the time, and again with the work Ismina's done with various groups, and again Stuart, particularly at a regional level, I think we'll be a chair and deputies that people actually feel very connected to, not somebody that's, it's not a position that's removed from the membership. So that's really important. I think the other thing that I've tried to encourage with the two deputies is that it's very much about their preparation for chair as well, and the chairman should use the two deputies, and I think that's something that's probably lacked within the Institute in the past. I think confidence is a big thing, and I think at times facilities management as a profession has lacked confidence, and I want to continue the good work Ian's done and really, convince facilities managers of the benefits that they bring to business, and I don't think business has ever needed facilities management as much as it needs it now. Right. And I think there will be challenges. We're looking at the moment in the public sector and the cuts that are being talked about, in the government, and yeah, it is going to be challenging. But FM has probably never been better placed to sort of get into those challenges. Really, I think it's important, whether it's a single dip, a double dip, or whatever dip, that as an institute and as ourselves, leading the board, that we're able to adapt as well. So if we have a strategy and things change in the first 6 months, it's really important that we're on top of that and we adapt and restate the strategy where appropriate as well. So a lot of work to be done, but I prefer to look at it as the opportunities ahead rather than the opposite.
No, I agree with that. Plus, I also believe that we've got to be quite smart in the industry. Obviously, the BIFM are going to be setting their strategy and reviewing it all the time, of which Ian's going to be a key part of that, and we're going to be supporting him. But I really do believe that we've got to review the market, look at smarter ways of doing business, try and implement them in our business in whichever side of the business we're actually working. And once we can implement them, you can actually show really good, not cost savings, but benefits the way it works. It's not always about how you save money, it's about the added value that you bring to an organisation, and I believe we're all passionate about that.
Yeah, no, it's a great opportunity for the Institute to really sort of lead the way and help people through difficult times. Certainly getting out and networking is one of the best things to do.